Alright, good afternoon, good day, whatsoever part of the world you are. Mr. Andrew J. Wleh Jr. Today our lesson in English is the topic voice. So like I said earlier, this is the subject is English, now the topic is voice. So what type of plane are we using for this particular lesson today? We are using a daily plan. So it means that this lesson is scheduled for only today. Do we have objectives? Of course, yes. Our objectives for today's lesson are: 1. By the end of this lesson, your pupil should define voice and have an understanding of what is meant by voice. So we expect our pupil today to know the definition of the voice, and also have an understanding of what voice is. And last of our objectives is we expect the pupil to list the kinds of voices in English and how to tell the difference between these kinds of voices. So like this lesson is prepared for the 11th grade class in my country, Liberia, and it's only when you look at the Liberia National curriculum, this lesson is for second period. So what materials that we are using? We are using, like I said earlier, we are using the curriculum to get our lesson preparation from it. And also we are using this, most importantly, we are using this book, Writing and Grammar, Communication English by Ruby Level. And our lesson is coming from page number 552. Like we said, voice. Okay, so let's get to real business now. So what is voice? What is voice? When you hear the word voice, what comes to your mind? It's very simple. Voice is the form of verb that indicates whether or not the subject is performing the action, or also the action. So voice, basically in English, when the term voice comes to mind, you're all trying to say that it's just trying to tell you that voice is a form of verb that shows whether the subject is performing the action or the subject is not performing the action. So I want you to understand that there are various kinds of, there are various forms of verb. We have the base form, we have the infinitive form, we have the present participle form, the past form. But for this form of verb, it's just there to show. Voice now is a form of verb that is just there to show whether the subject is performing the action or whether the subject is receiving the action. So then I go further. There are kinds of voices in English. There are kinds of voices. So how many kinds of voices do we have? We have 2 kinds of voices. So how many kinds of voices do we have, class? We have 2 kinds of voices or voice. So what are the 2 kinds? The first one is called the active voice. And the second one is called the passive voice. So the 2 kinds of voices are the active voice and the passive voice. So we want to know the meaning, or we want to tell the difference between these 2. What are they? Or what the meaning? What is the slight difference between them? So active voice is when the subject is performing the action, or the action is being performed by the subject. So for example, for active voice, we say John, we can say John kicks the ball. John kicks the ball. John kicks the ball. In this sentence, The action is being performed by the subject here, John. And passive voice, impassive voice is the opposite of active voice. Is when the action is being received by the subject. For example, the ball was kicked by John. So here now, John is not performing the action, rather, but John is receiving the action. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We will go further because of time. And we will stop.